Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering NFL SuperPro. He made his first appearance in NFL SuperPro Special Edition number 1 in March of 1991. He's an American male that has light brown hair and brown eyes. His real name is Phil Grayfield, and he was an aspiring football player who was injured when he was saving a small child from a bad accident. This injury was severe enough that it ended his football career, but he soon began a career as a sports reporter instead. He ended up gaining superpowers when he was interviewing an eccentric superfan who just so happened to be a scientist who was a chemist. During this interview at the chemist's house, he was shown a very expensive custom football uniform, which was made to be almost invulnerable to any type of damage. But while this interview was going on, thieves showed up and they tied up the two and stole some of the memorabilia, except the suit. When they left, they set the house on fire, and Grayfield knocked over some experimental chemicals, and funny enough, when these combined with the fire and the rare souvenirs fumes, they turned him into a nearly invincible SuperPro. Of course, he then puts on this experimental football uniform and ends up bringing these villains to justice. From that point forward, he dedicates his life to crime fighting and actually calls himself SuperPro. The adventures that he had with his short 12-issue run included allies like Almighty Dollar, who could shoot pennies from his hands, Calculator, who was a stereotype of a Korean genius, Girth, who was a fat man with a super stomach, and Streak, who would be your classic speedster. Believe it or not, Spider-Man and Captain America even graced the covers in this short period of time. Now, although I almost hate to do it, I have to add this quick note because it's just so funny. The writer who created NFL SuperPro has openly admitted that he did so just to get free NFL tickets. He likely regrets this because he says that he still gets flack for doing the comic to this very day, as well as it getting some reviews as being, and I quote, perhaps the worst comic book ever created, end quote. But that being said, it was an interesting run, and for his powers and abilities and his influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give NFL SuperPro a rating of 2. Which is a noteworthy rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to The New Sage.